Cancers. So I already started your pre-shuffle for your oracle cards, okay? First one you have is Mirror Mirror. You guys are meeting people or trying to connect with people. Possibly you might be out here dating, okay? Or trying to connect with people that literally are people that you already connected to in some way, shape, or form in the past. So basically what I'm going to say is it's the same soul, different body. All right? It's same soul, different body. And when I say that, I feel like you're meeting people that were like in the past, you may have not had the best connections when it came to people. And you like the way that you carried some of these relationships, or the reason why they didn't work out is because you mirrored them, or maybe it's like you mirrored them technically. So a lot of times people can think like a twin flame is like soulmate, but I feel like you've been meeting people that you thought is your soulmate, but really it's just they're a mirror of you. It's like a reflection of yourself, basically. And those relationships ended up either being toxic or just like not relationships that you should have been in, okay? They showed you parts of yourself that was basically like your shadow. And you also dealt with a lot of people with hidden agendas, Cancer, okay? I'm getting here like you may be somebody here that is willing to just give the shirt off. You're like, you're able to just give off like an aura, or just like your energy is just great, where you put your all into a lot of the relationships or connections that you are in, okay? I'm not speaking for all Cancers because all Cancers are on a different timeline. But I am talking here to a Cancer that is really tired of running into the same people, where it's like a reflection, like you're mirroring them back with what they're giving to you, and then it ends up becoming toxic, as well as a lot of these people have hidden agendas, meaning that a lot of them were either gold diggers, and that could be feminine or masculine, being a gold digger. Okay? I feel like you might be looking for a new partner right now, or maybe you are just you might be single and you're stepping into like this thing where you want to go, like you're doing a lot of online swiping and meeting people online. But these people have hidden agendas because you might be somebody here that does have money and has their own shit together. So just be careful, because not only that, you have a breakthrough coming in here. Career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. So you are stepping into an alignment where you are very career focused, and you do have a career, or whatever you're doing, doesn't matter what it is, you're putting your all into it and you're making money. And the people that you've been connected to, whether it's right now or in the past, they were only there for your money. And especially you have to be careful with what you're bringing in here with right now in this moment, the Cancer, because you might be connecting with people here that are just going to be using you. And I do see here you picked up on some type of side hustle on top of whatever job you have. And I do see here that you are determined to make shit happen when it comes to the side hustle. Now, it may take time for you to blow up with your side hustle, but I do see here that a lot of people know that you already have money, and a lot of people know that you probably have a side hustle. So I want you to be also want to make this known that I see here that you might be surrounded around a lot of people that are very envious of you, okay? Because you know how to get shit done. All right, I might be talking to a masculine here that carries themselves well, knows how to make money. No matter how you get that money, you're still making it, and you know how to make shit work for not only you, but you can put people on very easily. All right. Now let's get into the tarot. What else does the tarot needs to tell us when it comes to what Cancers need to know right now in this moment? You need to be very careful with your energy right now, Cancer, because I see that you have a lot of envious people that are possibly still in your aura, your energy. And some of them might be energy vampires, or somebody here, or people like your energy and they want to feed off of it. So just be aware of that. And these are people that here also that can easily put illusions over your eyes. Give me 1 second here. You have the Page of Wands here. You may have been somebody here that didn't know what type of direction that you was going to go in, and like you weren't somebody here that did not know what direction you wanted to go towards in your career or just anywhere in life, because you have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And I do see here that you want to be more spiritually aligned, because I feel like the people that you had in your corner weren't really spiritually aligned, or they had a fake spiritual, like they acted like they was fake. Basically, you might be spiritual, all right, but there's a lot of people here that are copying off your energy, that want to have your energy, and they're feeding off of it. They're learning from you, basically. You may have had limited beliefs when it came to spirituality or the way that you move, all right? But I do see here that you're not giving a fuck anymore. There's a Cancer out here that's really not giving a fuck, and they're deciding to go against the grain when it comes to not caring what their family thinks, not caring what like your coworkers think, none of that nonsense, because something here changed you, all right? You have the Hierophant also in the reverse, okay? You dealt with a lot of hypocrites, okay? People that acted like they were spiritual or in some type of like path. You may work with a lot of people here, or around a lot of people that believe in certain things, but they don't actually walk the walk. And I see here, Cancer, you're going against the grain, where you're going to start actually walking the walk, because you are the walk. All right. We also have Justice here in the reverse. Something was deemed as unfair when it came to you and your situation. And I feel like it had a lot to do with the people that's in your corner and your energy, people that you worked with. You may be somebody here that you used to, this could be in regards to you having an earth or an air sign in your energy, or a fire sign that puts you in a predicament where it was really that, I don't know if they treated you like a scapegoat, or treated you like in a way that was not fair when it came to business, or maybe you do run business with these individuals, okay? Family members or friends, is giving friends heavy, or people close to that is like family, but they live a life that's completely different, and I feel like you're not with that no more, all right? And these people are gonna, because you were treated unjust, like not fair within the situation, I feel like because we have the Justice in reverse, something's going to end up being balanced out, because people are not taking up accountability in regards to the actions towards you. All right. Right now, with the Eight of Pentacles, you are working on something. You're trying to master something, and that could be in regards to anything. But I feel like somebody here is like, listen, you're going through a big break, and I think you are making a business, or maybe you're an entrepreneur that's trying to get their shit out and just do something different against the grain of out of this institution or whatever, like you might have business with people, or maybe you're management with other people from your family or friends, but you're starting to get out of that because you're trying to master something here. And you may have, these people want to keep you in a delayed, okay, with the Hangman in the reverse. They want to keep you delayed. And maybe at one point you felt delayed being around these individuals, but I see here you're getting a whole perspective when it comes to dealing with certain people that are in your energy. Like, I don't know if they had you caught up in some shit that was like not your beliefs and what you truly believe in, Cancer. It makes sense, all right? And maybe it took you a while to realize that the people that you had are in your corner that really was like your ride or die. But I feel like ride or die partners, like partners in crimes. But I feel like here, You've been backstabbed or betrayed in some way, shape, or form, and it was unjustified, and that's why we do have the justice card here. What is these people's problem? Because I do see here, it was either an air, an earth, or a fire sign that had you in some type of delay, all right? Or a water sign that had you in some type of delay, all right? What's this people's problem when it comes to my cancers? This is not going to resonate for all cancers, all right? This is given like heavy masculine, all right? But it could be feminine because we both embody both. Let me get one more. You may have survived something when it came to some... I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting a backstory because we have the alive here. I feel like you are somebody here that has gone through a lot with the people that you surrounded with, but because you have the alive here, you may have went to the hospital many times, but I feel like it's because there's a certain energy here, and now I know why the alive is here. I'm getting cult energy here. There may be people here that you're now just learning, or maybe I'm seeing here you're now just getting the bigger picture that some of the people that you had around that you never thought would be certain people, they're in a cult. They practice, and I'm getting here with my intuition that they tapped into stuff that maybe you didn't see at first, or maybe you're pointing fingers at other people. Because when people do certain energy work, or they're throwing black magic or baneful magic, a lot of times, listen, I'm seeing here it was unjustified. If you felt like you was at a low point and you were a little off and had to take a step back and analyze stuff, or it felt like your energy shifted, or maybe you was losing money, or had people coming against you for no reason and being weird and felt like a target, or like maybe not a target, but people just treating you like a scapegoat or like a weirdo, when you know you're not a weirdo, or maybe like just treating you like you're different and unique, or had some type of weird animosity towards you, is because they're in a cult. These people silently possibly were in a cult, and you possibly didn't know. And if you did know, it's not what you really thought it is. They was throwing energy work, not only around people that maybe you had connections with or loved, even your loved ones and friends can catch it, but also you as well, okay? Because I had the alive here. You may have been in the hospital recently, or maybe got in a car accident and you survived. You're alive now. And these may people that they may have, I don't know, I'm getting a backstory here with the alive card that you may have went to the hospital, and I feel like it really had to do because somebody did some energy work on you. All right? These people also attacked your money, your finances. And if you are in debt right now, it's because people were attacking your sacral chakra, your root chakra. So that way you're not able to create and you're not able to get finances. Somebody was definitely doing some energy work here. All right? Okay? I see here also with the debt card, they may have somebody here try to fake their death, and maybe they try to fake your death, just try to get some money out of you. I don't fucking know. I'm getting a weird message with that. Let me get a little further into my cards, all right? This is not going to resonate with all cancers. My reads get really deep. Give me a... With the cult here, what were they doing to the cancer? What the hell was going on, and why were they trying to attack the cancer or throw manipulation work at them? I'm seeing it's a cult, and they tapped in. I don't know if they hired... I'm getting here that they hired a practitioner, but guess what? You got to do a thorough... When you are a practitioner, right, and you hire a practitioner, you have to do... I don't know if they unskilled with what the fuck they do, but I'm getting here that you got to do a practitioner. If you hire a practitioner, which I'm not going to down practitioners. We all in the spiritual warfare here. But a lot of us have power too as human beings. I'm going to make it known here that this was unjustified behavior with them, because I feel like it was back to back to back to back. So if you felt like you was losing money, is because somebody was attacking your sacral chakra, possibly your solar, all right? But your sacral is where you create, and your root as well, all right? And your crown. So if you aren't used to wearing hats, Cover your head while you're sleeping or when you can, because a lot of people can attack your crown chakra, all right? Especially during the full moon or whatnot. All right. Why did they attack? They want you, listen, I don't even know where that came from. That was random. Voodoo practitioner. They went to a voodoo practitioner. Somebody here that's unskilled. All right? 555 on the timer. That they didn't do their due diligence and their research when it came to you, Cancer. Because like what I see here, there's a backfire when it comes to this fucking nonsense. All right? These people are going to be experiencing financial loss, just how they wanted everything that they wanted for you is what they're going to get. All right. But I'm letting you know now with the voodoo practitioner, every voodoo practitioner is any practitioner is supposed to do their research as to why somebody's doing something and if it's justified. All right. There's somebody here you have no contact with. All right. Or maybe you had many times in no contact with this individual. This person is deemed as a Looney Tune. All right. It might be purging right now, Cancer, and you might be going through a spiritual awakening. All right. 555 is your angel number for today. Transformation, shift, and open to opportunities. You're gonna get a lot of opportunities once you clear this energy out. You need to start taking your spiritual baths, your spiritual showers. All right. And cleanse out. Cleanse. All right. Because you may have been associated with people that you didn't know what was going on in the energy. But I'm telling you right now, it could have been a fire sign. Leo, Sag, or Aries that did this. And this is somebody here that's deemed as narcissistic tendencies. Covert narcissist, but around certain people, they can be an overt narcissist. So just, if you don't know what that is, look it up. All right? That one doesn't really resonate here. I'm going to get some more on this. Who? Get some Chinese zodiac signs for this. Let me get hold on, that's blank. These are all crystals. This person could have been born in year of the dragon, or you are, or these people. Obsidian. I would up your protection with obsidian right now because it's good protection. This person could have been born in year of the snake, or you are, or this people. All right. Your spiritual animal could be a wolf. All right. Crows is significant. That could be your spiritual animal as well, or bird. This person may have been born. There might be a life path 22, or you are. All right. Trying to find they might be a light path 9, or you are. They might be born in the year of the goat, or they might be a Sagittarius, and we did have fire sign heavy. All right. But we did, it could be a Pisces as well. Remember in the beginning, I had water, fire, earth, and air. All right. Judgment. These people are going to be facing judgment in regards to the shicey shit that they did to you, Cancer. And you may have not seen it at first, but I feel like you are intuitive. You're starting to realize the shit that's going on right now. Peace out, guys.